Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here in Brookline, Massachusetts at El Peñol 3, a fairly new Colombian restaurant here. And we're just going to try out some South American food today. We are joined today by one of our friends and viewers, Seamus. You may recognize him from the famous duck head incident of 2021.
Yeah, that's for sure. But the flavor is good. I just don't know how to swallow it.
Okay, take a look at this.
Yeah, it looks like halloumi, but I don't think it is halloumi since that's more of a European type of thing.
Yeah, it's a kind of a firm textured kind of cheese.
That's a nice piece of cheese.
It's like a farmer's cheese.
So this cheese, it's got, just like halloumi would, it's got that squeaky sound. So I know it's good cheese if it's squeaking. And I also, as I was saying, I never would have thought that like cheese and fruit together would be so good, but it is really a nice little combination. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I like fruit with cheese.
In what other instances would we have fruit with cheese? I'm trying to picture other instances, but I can't think of any.
Oh, like apple pie with cheddar?
I'll have a sliced apple pie, the piece of cheddar right on top.
That's that same kind of combination though.
Yeah, that's right.
A little bit of that salty, chewy silkiness, and then that sweet sauce that goes on it.
It does give a nice balance.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. We're going for the tostone. And what I see here is we got the tomatoes, this is some chicken, the guacamole, and I don't know what this base layer is.
That's the plantain, I'm pretty sure.
That's the plantain, so let's cut through. So I would say this is kind of like old school guacamole toast, or avocado toast, right? Very mild, but the flavors really mix well. I like this avocado, it's really popping, but it does have that sort of subtle flavor. And I'm not sure if that's if that's generally in Colombian food. Do we tend to get more subtle flavors from those foods? What is this?
That's called aji. Just kind of like a fresh salsa.
All right, trying the aji on this. Yeah, I like the aji.
Yeah, it just gives it a little bit more acid, a little bit more garlic flavor.
Yeah, it fleshes it out, I would say.
It's just a very thin piece of plantain, but they flattened it out and grilled it so it gets crispy all around. And that serves as the base for that avocado and the chicken. Yeah, I'd prefer this over toast any day.
Oh yeah. So I also looked up the name Peñol, and it means peak, like the peak of a mountain, which I did not know.
I believe it's actually a famous mountain in Colombia.
Oh yeah?
Is El Peñol. And maybe if we look around here,
I feel like if I went to Colombia, I
there
would
might
not
be a
stare.
photo of it somewhere. We got to get into this next one. This is so exciting because you know how I love all things with fried pork in them. A classic Colombian dish called bandeja paisa, which means the flag of the country, right? So it's basically the national dish, right? Base of rice and beans, and on top of that we have a steak, pork. This is Chicharron, which has fried out pork belly with the skin still attached. A corn cake or arepa, some sweet plantains.
Frijoles,
And the
soft-boiled egg, I think is what it is.
Yeah, and I was saying, well, you didn't hear me say this, I was saying it to him earlier, but I was like, this is kind of like the South American equivalent of a full English or a full Irish fry-up. Well, you're likely to get an Irish breakfast in Boston.
Oh yeah,
Very
probably.
easily. Very easily.
With the blood pudding.
Yeah, with everything on it.
Yeah, black and white puds and
So,
and beans also.
Yeah, beans. So this is kind of similar to that.
It sure is.
I got myself a little tasting plate here. So you got the little bits of the pork rind, little piece of steak, some fried egg, rice and beans. Let's give it a taste.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh yeah, the pork is delicious. Tender inside, crunchy on the outside. We couldn't do better.
Oh, wow.
Are you saying that the combo is the way to go? Because I was doing it individually.
Wow. What? What just happened? I kind of just spaced out there. I took that bite. I had a little bit of the rice, the beans. I didn't even get the steak in that bite. But, oh, the combination of everything, that creaminess of the egg. But then you get, when you bite into that pork and you chew it a couple times, the fat melts out of it and then it just rushes around your mouth, mixes in with the eggs and the rice and the beans, and wow, that was a bite. That was a great bite.
It's like a dopamine rush.
Incredible, incredible.
And it was good with the plantain too, because it has all that savory, but there is that just sort of, it sort of finishes with the sweet of the plantain.
That sweetness.
Right? It's kind of reminds me of the
Getting
way
that,
the pineapple played with
right.
the cheese.
I think we're looking at these combinations of flavors, but they're very similar. Right, the pineapple with the cheese, the plantain with the chicken, and now the plantains and the pork, balancing richness, sweetness, salty, the different textures with all the crispy fried things, and then the creamy egg, and then the creamy beans. Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
a lot of great texture going on here, and it's all delicious. Wow.
And I think one of the advantages is that because everything separately is so subtle, that it balances well. There's nothing that sort of overshadows any other piece of food in here.
Look at that beautiful fish.
I am a fan of red snapper in the first place, so that's a nice fish. Very nice. Perfectly fried, very light. The lemon and the lime, I would say, are crucial. You got to have that just to cut it and to bring out the flavor a little bit more. Yeah. Red snapper.
Very tasty.
Very tasty. Muy sabroso.
A red snapper. It's very tasty.
We've got a lot of food to eat here, so I'm gonna shut the camera off for a little bit, and we're just gonna sit here and enjoy, and then we'll wrap things up in a bit. Oh, that was so good.
Outrageous.
It really is that combination where you're having the fried pork and then the rice, the beans, the pork. And the pork for me is really where it's
Oh,
at.
thank you so much.
And then that bite, it just comes together so well in your mouth. It's just, I just want to have another one and another one and another one. It's just so good.
You're right. It pulls you in.
Wow. All right, I said I was going to stop recording, and here we go. I just had to tell you again how much I'm loving this dish. All right, we're going to finish things up, and I'll be back. All right, everybody. So that is it for El Peñol. What a great meal. I think by far the bandeja paisa is the best thing that we had today. So if you guys are in Brookline and you're looking for some nice South American cuisine, come on in and check out El Peñol. You won't regret it. See you guys next time.